Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
Cause my niggas, I stay bulletproof. Wait, hold on, tell me what got into you. I search around the room like, where you? Rendo step to me, I'm like, who you? And you can say what you wanna say.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 14 of Making Sense of Nothing.
Still doing it.
Yes, I'm your girl Q.
And this be your boy Miller, a.k.a. Miller the One. She forgot her a.k.a. today, y'all.
I ain't forget, I'm going to throw it to you at the end. But yeah, thanks again for joining us. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about some current events that are going on, not only in Florida, but, within the United States as a whole. And we're also going to speak on some of our irrational or odd fears that y'all might be like, what? Yep. And they might not make sense to y'all, but that's why they're irrational or odd. So
for real. And if y'all have some, y'all can post them down in the comments. Let us know what y'all irrational or odd fears may be, if y'all have them. Because I was thinking about it. I was like, are mine really irrational or odd? I was like, I guess. I don't hear nobody else really mention most of them, so.
I bet they don't make no sense. I bet they don't.
I bet they make perfect sense. Oh my God.
Nope.
We don't got your bottle of water.
The thing about it is I knew.
Oh, guys.
It's fine though. Like, that's what.
Y'all, I want to just skip this whole episode and we ain't gonna have our sponsor. Oh man, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna do it either way, y'all. I don't have it right now. I guess I drunk it all and I ain't bringing that with me. But this show is still brought you in part by Clear Bottle of Water. You feel me? The water is so good, you got to look at the bottle after you take a sip. It's that crisp, clean, refreshing water that when you drink it, it just replenishes your whole everything. You feel me? It re-energizes you. You like, just taste that thing. That thing is just delicious. Feel me? Mm. It comes with 2 ingredients, y'all. Water and goodness. And the water is what makes the goodness. So it really comes with 1 ingredient that's just good.
Are they paying you? Clear
Bottle of Water, y'all. If you ain't drinking that, then why are you drinking anything?
Oh. Well, does it taste so good it make you look at it after you take a sip still or not?
Exactly.
Whatever.
Y'all know how it is. Y'all get something so good and you have to you can't believe it, so you gotta look at it and make sure it's really what you drinking.
Yeah.
What you eating or something like that. That's like a Clear Bottle of Water. You be like, drinking it, you be like, is this, are you sure ain't nothing but just water and goodness in here? Feel me? So that's what it is. A Clear Bottle of Water, y'all. Drink up. That's what that is.
We didn't do a mic check.
Yeah, we did. We did a mic check while y'all, she was a little tired today. So we did a lot of stuff behind the scenes without her that we normally would do.
Okay.
So that's why she's like, we can do a mic check. We doing a mic check. Y'all can hear us, right? Mic check. That's the mic check.
Yeah. My bad, guys. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We family now at this point. Y'all done seen us. We 13, 14 episodes in. I am tired, but I'm gonna push through for y'all because I do still want to talk about this stuff. It's just they offered us overtime this weekend, so we partook. We partook in it, and I'm like,
well, we at day 10 right now, something like
that.
Yeah. Let me see.
So Sunday, we no day off.
Yeah, day 10 right now.
In 10 days, so I'm just a little tired, but I'm sure some of y'all ain't had a day off in maybe a month, so I'm not gonna complain. I'm just letting you know that I'm tired, but I'm out.
We'll make it do, y'all. We're gonna push it.
All right. So what's been good though? How's your week been thus far?
My week been pretty good so far. It been all right. Been all right. Nothing ain't go on weird at work.
Ain't nothing going on.
The day's been going pretty smoothly.
Not even Wesley Brooks.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
What was the other one you just said?
Liza.
The
girl.
All right, y'all. So this is the funniest thing. So we have one of our coworkers that sit right next to me, and our manager, Deshaun, was out for a whole week, so Monday was his first day back. And so he was like, hey, Miller, how do you do you think y'all, how do you feel about y'all, the Heat? When he said y'all, he's talking about the Miami Heat. He like, how do you feel about y'all getting on Westbrook? And then he said, how y'all feel about landing Westbrook, right? And I'm like, I don't really want him. We got to let go too much stuff. So I was like, but he said, you see what Kawhi did? And I'm like, yeah, Kawhi like messed up everybody's head. And so she rolled back, take her headphone out of ear, and she said, oh, y'all, how do you feel about and I'm like, about what? And she about Wesley Brooks. And I'm like, wait, who? And she was like Wesley Brooks. I heard, like, what do you feel about the Heat getting Wesley Brooks? And I'm like, well, who? Wesley Brooks. So it popped in my head who she was talking about. So I'm like, hold on for a minute. Yo, Deshaun, you heard about Miami Heat getting Wesley Brooks? So he's like, wait, what, who? So I asked one of our other co-workers, the older Jamaican lady there, and I'm like, she watched a lot of sports. And I'm like, have you heard of Miami Heat getting Wesley Brooks? And she's like, wait, who? I'm sorry, who the hell is that? So
and I hear laughing, so I turn around and start paying attention at this point, like, what's so funny?
Yo, we all stunned trying to figure it out. I hadn't figured it out, but you know me, I'm a troll, so I'm going to keep it going. So I'm like, Wesley Brooks. So everybody's like, who the heck is Wesley Brooks that's going to the Heat? So I say, come on now, y'all. She talking about Russell Westbrook. And everybody must start laughing.
And she's talking about same thing. And I was like, sweeties, no. Even I know that man name is Russell Westbrook.
Yo, she took that man's last name and made a first and last name.
And she was dead ass, apparently. Like,
his name is Westbrook, and she named the man Wesley Brooks.
And then got mad because he wouldn't stop laughing.
And then she asked Q today. What she asked you today, Q?
We were sitting down, he does different stuff on Wednesday, so he's not sitting by us the whole day. So there was a space, he wasn't there, so it's just me and her. So I'm minding my business because I give the work out. That's what I do to our team. I give them the work to do throughout the day. So I'm, making sure everybody still got work to do. And then she's like, Q. And I was like, huh? Like, what's up?
Apparently she watched one of our videos, one of our podcasts to ask this question, but go ahead.
So I'm like still typing. I didn't like quite look over. I was just like, yeah, like, what's up? Like, still typing. And then she's like, she's like, does Lizzo have an album out yet? And I was like, who? And she was like, Lizzo, does she have an album out, or are there any albums? And I was like, Lizzo? And she was like, Lizzo, Lizzo, whatever. And I was like, well, she has like 3, but if you don't know her name, just write it down. Like, I was like, you can just go fuck up everybody's name this week. Just like fucking it was dead ass like, does Lizzo have a CD? Who? Girl, what are you talking about?
Yeah, so that happened this week, y'all. We just gonna change up people's names. Yeah, so this be your boy Illa the Cunt.
Just ridiculous. She tried though, so I'm gonna give my dog credit.
Yeah. She got her own. This be other. She has a Facebook page. YouTube. I'm sorry. God darn it. She have a YouTube, y'all, so we gonna go ahead and shout that out for y'all. I don't even know the name of it for sure.
EcSyncTric Life, I'm pretty sure.
There it is, yeah, EcSyncTric Life. To be honest with y'all, I watch them all the time. I just don't know the name of it, and I do apologize. It's just that she's a coworker of mine. She subscribed to us. We subscribed to her. So, and I don't wanna just subscribe.
Right.
So I actually watch them. I give her a whole lot of feedback. I troll her a lot and everything, but it's all in good fun. So I troll everybody. But it's EcSyncTric Life. It's I'll put a link to her page in our in our description or whatnot, so you guys can go check it out. When y'all go check it out, y'all can leave comments in hers, leave comments in ours. Let us know what you think or whatnot. Like I say, I'm a troll, so yeah. But yeah, we go check it out though, y'all. And make sure y'all ask her, how does she feel about Wesley Brooks coming to the Miami Heat? But
craziness.
But yeah, y'all. Oh, one thing before we get into the topics, y'all. Once again, y'all, like we always say, and we really do appreciate y'all, and we're gonna continue to say this. Thank everybody out there for all the support that y'all have been giving us.
Yeah.
We did make that 50 mark. That 50 mark subscribers. We're currently at 52 as when I checked earlier before I got off work.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, everybody. Continue to share, continue to like, to continue to tap that bell, tell a friend, just help us out, you know what I'm saying? If y'all like what we giving, let somebody else enjoy enjoy everything. So just to let y'all know, we really do appreciate everybody that come through and watch. For our fans that are out the country, y'all, we are getting a lot of support for out of the country. We're over 32% of our viewers are watching from out of the country, and it's continuing to grow. So, just thank y'all, everybody out there who's from another country that's coming in and checking and watching all our episodes and things like that. Thank y'all so much. We will like it if y'all was to come and comment.
Yeah, let us know where you're from.
Or maybe they do comment and we don't know that they're coming from another country because it's in English or something. Y'all do the shout out.
Yeah.
Tell us where you're from. Do that. All right, so you ready?
Yes.
So
I was choking on air, y'all.
So where you want to start from?
Excuse me. So we can start first. We can talk about the current events.
We can talk about current events.
We can talk about things that's going on. I know that one thing for sure that I wanted to talk about that I just thought was crazy. Like, I heard about it either like yesterday or the day before. But it's still a trending topic. It happened in Arizona. A 17-year-old kid, I believe his name is Elijah Alameen. He had just got off his shift at work at like 11:30 p.m. and he went to visit his girlfriend. Then he went to the Circle K to get something to drink, and before he headed home. And as he was getting his beverage, he got stabbed in the back and his throat slit, just out of nowhere. The witnesses that were there said that it was a white guy, the kid was black, it was a white guy that just walked up out of nowhere, stabbed him. And then when the police came, he said that he did it because he felt threatened by the rap music that the boy was playing in his car.
Fucking Donald Trump.
And that he had been attacked in the past by African Americans, Hispanics, and Native Americans that happened to be listening to rap music before they assaulted him.
Yeah, because he knew that, y'all. He was like, oh man, I got my ass whooped because they were listening to rap.
Right. He had just been released from prison 2 days before he stabbed the boy. And I don't know, it's just crazy. He said he was being proactive rather than reactive, protecting society from the boy because he was eventually going to end up hurting somebody because he listened to rap music. And it's just crazy. And apparently, the boy, his mother was saying that he was like a great kid, like literally great, not one of them great, like once people pass, they be like, he ain't never did nothing to nobody, and then other people be like, I mean, he was terrible. But like, this boy was actually like good kid. His mom said he was never in trouble with nothing. He wasn't affiliated with no like bad groups or gangs or anything like that. She was like, everybody genuinely loved her son. She was like, she's never heard of anybody having a problem with him. Bruh. And then that's what happened.
Yeah, that's oh man, that's stupid, crazy on any level, y'all. Forget if he a certain race, color, or whatever. That's crazy to happen to anybody. And then and the bad part about it is, y'all, he gonna end up getting a lighter sentence because I guarantee you some stupid ass lawyer out there gonna go and say he had PSA. What is it called?
PTSD. They're already saying that he had a mental illness, but the
guarantee you they're gonna say, because that is like, bruh, how you just at all? Like, how you just go up and just.
They said he's been charged with premeditated murder.
I just hope he go to jail.
I hope
and not to a mental institute. I really hope he go to prison.
Well, they're saying that because his lawyer, who's now not defending him, now he doesn't have anybody. They haven't even appointed him a public defender or whatever. He's just there right now. But the person that was initially his lawyer doing the initial sentencing was saying that he has mental issues, but the Department of Corrections, because again he had just got released 2 days earlier, they were like, we don't have anything on file that anything was wrong with him. Like, he's not disturbed. Like so I'm just like, everybody know ain't nothing wrong with that man. He did that because he's fucking racist.
Exactly.
That's it.
Like, music. And then look what he named. Like, white kids don't listen. Like,
white kids listen to it more than everybody else.
Like they were just talking about that the other day on the Breakfast Club. How they were saying like the majority of people that consume hip hop and rap are the majority of America, white people.
Yeah.
More white people consume hip hop and rap than anybody else in this country. So what are you talking about, guy? Yeah, you need to go to prison, man. Y'all back to that prison law. Telling y'all, prison justice work. When he go in there, he ain't gonna live. He ain't gonna be in there that long. So the judge don't get him.
But you know them like skinhead groups and all that be in the prisons. They gonna protect him.
Nah, he did before he even. Remember though. He called out too many groups.
Yeah.
He called out too many groups, so now he got to watch out for the Latinos. He got to watch out for the blacks. He got to watch out for anything in there that's other than white. There's automatically just. They'll handle that, man. That's just crazy. Another one
that's like very extremely,
man, killing somebody because of the type of music they listening to.
It don't make no sense. Oh, what about this one? Florida woman, because y'all know it's always Florida. It's always Florida. Usually.
Florida.
What Charlamagne say? The craziest people in the world come from the Bronx and all of Florida. That's what Charlamagne say.
Well, we all know that Miami is not a part of Florida, so Miami is a state just south of Florida, between the Keys and the state of Florida.
Oh,
yes.
Well. Good to know. Good to know. Because I definitely been grouping y'all in, so good to know.
We just in between. Good to know.
And I'm just a transplant here, just trying to survive. That's it.
Hey,
that's all.
She came to Miami and not Florida.
Oh gosh. All right, but so this 66-year-old lady.
Oh, hold on, she was 66?
66.
Well, I thought this was a younger lady that did this.
No, that's what make it worse though. The fact that she's 66. Like,
she need to. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let the people know so they can understand why I'm laughing at this stupid lady.
So I'm gonna read it for y'all. I'm gonna kind of summarize it because it's an article. I know y'all ain't trying to sit here and watch me read an article, but summarizing: 66-year-old Florida resident was arrested Monday and charged with criminal mischief and tampering after she was caught spitting in a store's ice cream, peeing into the churning bucket, you know, the bucket where the ice cream gets stirred. She peed in there, and she wiped her nose and stuck her hand in the containers. They said they have her on tape. She would go to the bathroom, and when she would finish in the bathroom, she would go wipe her hands on the ice cream. She was recorded spitting. She was recorded spitting into the product. She peed into a bucket that was used to churn the ice cream, as I said. After she peed in the bucket, she emptied the bucket in a sink that they used to clean the utensils.
So she went to the bathroom and basically didn't use the bathroom in the bathroom.
Oh, this was on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
This wasn't all. Let me see.
Whoa, hold on. How the heck they keep letting the lady in?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Hold on, what's the name of this place, man? Because y'all out here eating pissy ice cream.
Yeah, she says shared by the two. There was a camera.
Oh my God.
And 5 times she went to the bathroom. Like they kept recording her. I guess maybe this was all in the same day.
This is what I don't understand though. What place is this? Forget the lady now, y'all.
The name of the ice cream place.
Forget that the lady did all this. She's not even the corporate in this.
And then it says after she did the stuff, she just leaves. Like, she just left. Like, she didn't do nothing.
Yeah, y'all.
But the name of the place is Lulu's.
Lulu's is the corporate in this. I know we made y'all think that the villain was the 66-year-old lady. We made y'all think that's like one of those movies. Well, it's like the movie Us. Like the movie Us. Made you think that the lady was the girl or whatnot, and then at the end you find out who was the real villain. Yeah. The villain wasn't really the one under, it was the one on top. Yeah. That's what it was. We tricked y'all. We made y'all think the 66-year-old lady was the villain. We were like, like, you know what? I'm gonna dig in my nose and put it in your ice cream, and you're like, ugh, that's wrong. She's the villain, and I'm gonna pee in this bucket and put it on these utensils. You're like, ugh, that's wrong. She the villain, and then we're like, I told y'all she villain, told y'all villain, and then Lulu said, this wasn't all in one day.
No, I think it might have been one day, but throughout the day. You know, like maybe they didn't watch the tape until the next day. Like, that's one thing it doesn't specify in the article. Like, but yeah.
This is what I'm talking about.
And then the lady owned the store next to Lulu's, so like she would leave her store to go do that shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all what was happening.
Back to her store.
See, we just needed a little more details. That's what we need. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened, y'all. Oh, so we're gonna do a Miller reenactment of this, right? Okay. So the old lady, did they say her name?
Yeah.
Let me get her name real quick so we can do this correctly. So
her name is
fulfill y'all in.
Jung Soon Whipcha.
Fuck. Why she had to have a name like that? All right, so Jung Soon.
There you go.
So Jung Soon, right? She was chilling over there at her stove down in her business, right? And then Lulu them want to come by the adjacent building next to them, the vacancy next to them, and start selling the ice cream, right? Now, she was over there selling her thing, getting all the business. Lulu want to come over there, open up, boom.
Well, she owned a food mart, so she did.
Yeah, but she was taking all the customers because the people was like, should we go over there to the food mart or should we get some ice cream? It's Florida, it's hot. Taking their business, right? So she was like, yo, y'all need to calm that junk down. Like, I'm trying to sell ice creams over here too. Y'all trying to sell the same flavors I'm selling in bigger portions. Y'all taking my customers, calm this down. Oh. Right? So they ain't listen. So she was like, what's his name? Jung Soon was like, you know what? F this junk. I'm going to show them how we handle it in our country. Because with that name, she ain't from America, y'all. Let me show y'all how I handle it in my country. And she went over there and was like, finna piss on everything, finna shit on everything, finna stick my finger in my nose, dig in your ice cream. I'm finna do all this junk. You feel me? And then I'm finna go on back about my business, watch y'all feed it to y'all customers, and then I'm gonna tell people about the stuff so they can start going there. Right? She was getting back at them. They got in an argument and everything once or twice and everything. They got arguments and stuff, y'all. Mm-hmm. So that's what happened. She was getting back on them because they was treating her nasty, so she was like, I'm finna make y'all shit nasty.
I'm confused as to how she got access to like the churning buckets, because that kind of stuff wouldn't be visible to customers. So I'm like, how did she get to that? Like, I've never been in Lulu's, never even heard of it.
Where was Lulu's keeping them churning buckets in the bathroom?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, but how?
So
like,
now you seeing the villain more. You see,
it's still her.
The villain is starting on.
Because of Lulu, if I worked at Lulu's right now, if that was my job, I wouldn't think that I needed to guard churning buckets. Maybe I'm over here wiping the table down because they probably don't got a lot of employees.
But it's a churning bucket. You got to keep it out of the customers in the area of the customers.
Exactly. So nice if I'm not expecting nobody to sneak back there and get to them is what I'm saying. So if I'm over here, I'm not listening for Jung Soon coming through the back door, pissing in my churning bucket.
No, so that means anybody can go back there. So that y'all now
and fast food restaurants is like that. You telling me you can't just go walk into the? You could. No, that side door, people can walk back in there.
No, you can't go in there. Don't just be locked.
Not all the time.
Go in.
Or sometimes they even have it just straight up opened.
Yeah, but come on, man.
It's Jung Soon's fault. It ain't Lulu's fault. You can't.
The villain is Lulu's in this.
No way you gonna blame the store for getting $2,000 worth of product fucked up.
Jung Soon, she went and contaminated the stuff.
Yes.
But Lulu's was serving the junk. Lulu's was keeping their stuff near the bathroom so she can do all this. Lulu's let a lady be able to go in their bathroom, piss in one of their churning buckets, and then pour it out in their utensil sink. It's nowhere in the world y'all didn't see this unless all that crap is right by the bathroom. Which means every time somebody go to their bathroom and open the door, letting all those little feces particles float right into your ice cream. Lulu's is
I think it just maybe had an opening and it wasn't locked or something. Because like the town where all of it happened, it sounds like
Lulu is not the victim.
Lulu's is definitely the victim.
Villain.
And they had to temporarily shut down because they got to
Villains.
throw away all that product.
Villains.
How the villain fucking themselves up?
Villains. Because they need to keep better care of their stuff.
So Jungsoon should get off scot-free. That's what you're saying.
No. She shouldn't get off scot-free because she provided them the contaminated stuff. She's like the gun salesman. She go to the hood, sell some kids some guns, and the kids go kill somebody. The kids go to jail. The dude that sold the guns to them go to jail. All of them are the villains, but the bigger villain is the one that pulled the trigger, which was Lulu's. Lulu's pulled this trigger. Lulu's is the biggest victim.
You just gonna try Lulu's.
Yeah, y'all. So, where was this place again? What city and town so we can let everybody know?
This was...
Stay away from Lulu's. They just let random people just go do shit to their stuff. If they ain't watch out now, just imagine how many other people went in there. Just imagine some bum went in there and he was like, I gotta use the bathroom. And then he like, ooh, ice cream right by the bathroom. Let me go eat out of that.
It just says as Tampa Bay reports, but it doesn't say the town. But it does say
up in Tampa,
the store that she owns is named Indian Shores Food Mart. So maybe Indian Shores is a little suburb in Tampa Bay or something like that. I don't know, but it don't say for sure the town.
Yeah. Just stay away from Lulu's next to Indian Shores Food Mart and somewhere in Tampa Bay, Florida. Stay away from it.
She was released. The Jungsoon was released Monday night in lieu of bail. Which is set at $5,000 for criminal mischief.
Look at that. They said
$50,000 for tampering.
Look at that. So $5,000, 10%, that's $500. $50,000, 10%, that's what? $5,000.
Yeah.
So $5,500 for somebody who owns the store. They ain't do nothing, y'all. All she gonna do is get a slap on the wrist, misdemeanor.
What's with people doing nasty shit to ice cream? Because you know the girl that got in trouble for licking the ice cream in, I don't know where that was, Louisiana, something. And then the dude that licked the ice cream, following in her tracks, trying to get internet famous off that. But he posted it, and then after he posted it, he actually went back and purchased it. So when it got released on the news or whatever, he took the receipt back to the store and was like, no, I ended up buying it. But the store called the police anyway, and he got arrested because they were like, oh, they essentially were saying you were doing this for clout, and that is like a bad thing. No. But so he got arrested anyway, even though he bought it.
Even if he got arrested, they can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. What they gonna do?
But they said that it was
causing what? Causing a riot, like taking sales from them or something.
No, it's like unnecessary drama he's creating, I guess. Like, I can't think of exactly what was said.
That's what the internet is for.
Yeah, but
if you're going to do that, you might as well go ahead and arrest everybody on Love and Hip Hop.
But you know how many people, right? Like, if I went to the Publix up the street and did that same thing and, like, licked the ice cream, put it back, posted the video, and then got the ice cream, went and bought it, if everybody know the Publix that I went to and all that, you're going to see people acting a hot fucking mess towards that Publix, basically. Like, it might be on the internet, like, don't buy nothing from them, and da-da-da-da. It's going to negatively affect Publix because I wanted to be internet famous for a minute.
Hey, he ain't do nothing against the law.
So,
tell me what law that is. They arrest that man. Hey, go sue them. They'll arrest you for no reason. Somebody please tell me what law to tell you that you can't lick something you gonna buy.
But so we didn't know that. If I would have never,
hey, that's y'all fault.
But if we would have never knew it. But we would have. So who's to say we didn't know what the girl did? And ultimately, she didn't buy it. She was disgusting.
What I'm saying is, you can't take him to jail for licking something he bought.
We didn't know that.
How many people you see in the store walking around eating crap, drinking stuff, and then when they get to the register, they say, "Oh, ring this up because I'm drinking this. I was just thirsty, so I'm drinking. I was going to start ring this up." Because I did the other day. I was drinking my drink.
I've done that.
I was doing it, and then I was like, "Oh, don't forget to ring this up," and then continue to drink it.
I've done that too.
So now I got to go to jail.
But that's
what if somebody was recording me and they ain't see me go pay for it? And it's like, oh, that nigga was drinking.
Then at that point, if it got presented to somebody, you would have to answer like, actually, here, I bought this. But like, if it gets put online or something like that, and you're like making it like you're stealing it, like the whole time you're like, And like even if you know you finna buy it, but you cut it there and post it, everybody's gonna be like, this nigga Miller Insto stealing, drinking soda, drinking them people's shit. He crazy. Nobody's gonna be like, but I bet he bought it.
Hey,
when he
that's
was
what y'all
finished.
get. You can't believe everything you see on the internet, but y'all will. That man ain't nothing wrong, and he ain't do nothing wrong. He just trolling people just like everybody else. What's the dude? The snitch dude? He's our background, I think, on episode 4.
Snitch dude.
6ix9ine.
Yeah.
When he was trolling people and jump up there talking about something, when he was telling people he can go any hood he want, he was like, I'm right here in the middle of Chicago on Sutton Street. Yeah. Where everybody at? Where y'all at? And everything. It was raining in his background to jump, and then people was like, the fuck? The time he said he was here, he couldn't have been because I was up and out. I didn't see him, so people were trying to figure out where he was, and then they went and looked at the news forecast, see when it was raining, and they said it was raining like 4 o'clock in the morning. So he said he came there like 10 o'clock at night and was like, where everybody at? I told you I'd be here, but in reality, he went there at 4 a.m. in the morning.
That was the thing that people wouldn't check the weather, forecast?
Because people were trying to find out, because he was saying he came to their hood. He came to their hood, and nobody one day came to their hood. Like he said, he'd go to any hood he want to the worst neighborhoods he want to, and step out and
well, that's still bold 4 in the morning in a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, right. You guarantee he had a group full of people recording him and everything. Like, hurry up, get out. Say, get in, let's go. And they went and checked and came to find out this nigga was lying.
Well, who's to say Chicago weather ain't like Miami, where it literally could be raining right here?
Nah.
And nowhere else but right here.
It ain't like Miami.
Right over here.
Nah. So that dude, there ain't nothing wrong with that dude who bought that. He bought it. It was y'all fault because, like I said a couple of minutes ago, if you ain't taking every cast member of Love and Hip Hop, I don't care where it's at, New York, Atlanta, Miami, where it's at, if you ain't taking every cast member from that show to jail for inciting the public, unnecessary drama, on lies, making people think that something, then you can't arrest him and take him to jail.
Well, that's TV. That's entertainment.
Don't matter. It's reality TV. It's supposed to be real.
But don't nobody really believe that stuff that be happening.
No,
like some of it be true. I do believe that. I do believe that some of it be true.
Every morning at work. And you see what he said? I can't wait to this. I want to see. You see what he was doing?
It be good TV though.
Hey, he gave y'all good internet.
No, he gave us disgusting nastiness that would make someone react. That would make me, if I knew what store he went to, even knowing that he bought it. I mean, I'd be like, I don't think I'm gonna buy any more Bluebell from this store.
Y'all need to start going to restaurants then, any kind of restaurant, because there's some stupid person that went and cursed out some employees at all the fancy restaurants, the fast food restaurants. They done went and talked so much junk about them, and somebody, in the words of Eminem, working at, I ain't gonna say the place, working at that place, spitting on your onion rings and all that junk there. It happens at a lot of these places, and we still go eat there. Some lady can come in there, oh, y'all forgot, y'all cooked my food the wrong way. Are y'all stupid back there? I said I wanted it medium well. This is medium rare. Are you stupid? Where's the manager? Everybody back here is stupid. And then they're like, so you
stupid.
wanted medium rare, huh? You understood? Let me show you what medium rare is. Medium rare, let me give you some mayonnaise on here. This other type of mayonnaise. Know what? As a matter of fact, hey, Ralph. You still got that cold? Come here for a minute. Cough up something on it. Medium rare, let me make this, put the tomatoes and everything on there nice and good, put all the other stuff nice and things. She think, oh, this is much better. It's about time. I paid too much money at this place. And then she go and she pick it up and she eat it, and they sitting in the back like, like the lady from The Help. When she shitted in the pie, made the pie and put her shit
in the movie Waiting.
And she was like, no, it's The Help.
No, I said, or the movie Waiting. There's a movie they did that too.
Like, yeah, you like it.
Effect.
And she like, oh, what did you put in this pie? Eat my shit. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Y'all, stuff like that happens all the time. That's why you don't F with people who have your food.
Yeah,
don't bother them.
I've always said that.
Do not bother people who have your food. If you go to a fast food restaurant, and they get your stuff wrong, just go in and say, hey, I didn't ask for this. Y'all got it wrong. Can y'all please replace it? Oh, we sorry. Oh, no problem. I can wait. I have no problem waiting.
Yeah.
You know, I know people make mistakes.
And even then, you'd be like nervous, like, shit, I hope they don't get mad. I remember one time I went to a restaurant down here. Me and my mom had went for lunch one day, and I had got like some chicken pasta, and I bit into it, and the chicken was like, it wasn't done basically. Like I bit, and I was like, I bit down, and I was like, oh, why is it like that? So I like picked up a piece, and it wouldn't even like pull apart because it was so like not done. So I was sitting there, and I was like, damn, like I gotta sit in this bag, but I'm like, oh fuck, man, like I hope they're not gonna be back. So like I was sitting there for a minute, I didn't say nothing right away, and then the lady came, and I told my mom, and my mom like, say something. And I'm like, I am, I just need to process everything right quick. I'm like, how I'm gonna say this, and then the girl came, and she's like, so how's everything? And I was like, my chicken. I was like, it's not really done. And then she looked, and she was like, it's not. And then I was like, but I don't know. I was like, maybe I should get you something. And she was like, no, I'm just going to bring you a side of chicken. Or no. I'll bring you. She did something. No, yeah, because it was the chicken was cut up in strips. So she was like, I'm just going to bring you some more chicken. We'll cut it up for you. Da-da-da. And I was like, okay. And I was like, but I'm not trying to be like a bother or anything. Like, she was like, no, I understand. She was like, you can get sick from that. Like, it's okay. But I was like, I was like, ma'am, like, please understand. Like, I don't want no pressure, lady. Like, just please, like, I don't want to die. Like,
raw. Okay, I'm gonna get her something raw.
But I was like, oh, but Jesus, the chef gonna be back there like, oh, my chicken wasn't done. Like, so I was like, oh gosh. But I got it, and I was like looking at the chicken strips, like, oh
man.
Like,
So y'all, before we move to the next subject, please note, there's one type of profession that you don't F with. And that's even more than the police. You don't F with. And that's the people who's making and serving your food.
Yeah.
Because they going to put a little extra sauce, a little extra pepper, a little extra seasoning, a little extra something. You don't want to make them mad. They understand, man. Food service is already
stressful. Yeah, I can imagine.
Very stressful, very demanding. Y'all, I was a manager for 6 years at a fast food restaurant. Very demanding, very thing like that. And you can try your best to make sure that none of your employees do anything like that, but you can't see every employee every minute, every second.
And while the customer going off, and
the customer talking to me,
and the employee's like,
my face, and I'm telling the employee, yo, Jeffro, can you make this person sandwich over? They want it this way, and I'm trying to, man, you know, it was a mistake. We're gonna fix it for you. You know what? While you wait, you want something to drink, you know, this and that. And Jeffro back there, he hot. We already came home because his girl got at it, so he came to work late. And then I was like, yo, Jeffro, man, you can't be late like that. So now he already hot. And then he back there, it's a rush, fast food rush, you know, it's a lunchtime rush or something. And he trying to get it. And we like, yo, we need this food a little faster. So he already there. And then this lady want to come because he was human and made a mistake. And now she want to curse and yell and all that there. And I'm up there trying to get it, you know, calm it down and jump, and he back there like, oh, so they been wanna just and who knows what he doing back there.
Then his name Jeffro, so
he got Jeffro.
He got a lot on his plate that he trying to deal with, man. Like,
so and I don't know nobody named Jeffro, y'all. That's why I use that name. I never worked with nobody named Jeffro. So this is just a scenario, y'all. This has never happened. But all I'm saying is you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know, so you don't play with those people that's with your food, y'all.
You don't know how crazy people are or what edge they like. What they like. That was the straw that broke the camel back. Like, you don't know where they at with they patience and
if y'all think that we playing, go watch Gordon Ramsay's show 24 hours to hell and back.
Yeah.
Go watch that. Where he go and set the cameras up in all these restaurants and places, hitting restaurants, and y'all see the nasty, disgusting stuff they do in the back when they don't know the people watching them.
Yeah.
That right there. So, yeah.
Make you just want to just eat at home all your life, man.
So, what was the next? Oh, the odd and unusual fears.
Yeah.
Irrational.
The irrational and odd.
Yeah.
And or odd.
And
fears.
irrational and or odd fears.
Yeah.
You want to go first on this? Or you want to go first?
You take this one. You go first.
All right, y'all. So, I have a fear. This what you want to do? You want to go back and forth with them?
You go back and forth.
All right, because I got 3 of them, and I believe me and her share one of them. So I'm not gonna start with the one we share.
All right.
So
I was.
So I have a one that has always been. It always been this way, y'all, and I don't want no one to get offended by this. But I always had this fear ever since I was a little kid. Always. And I still have this fear to this day.
I think I know which one you.
And I still have this fear to this day. And I always had this fear of getting fat.
Yeah, I knew this one.
Always. That always been my fear. I am just so scared. Like y'all see this stomach? Like this bothers me all the time. I be like, man, I'm getting the stomach. Y'all don't understand, y'all. I went like 30-something years with never having this. And then all of a sudden, 3-4 years ago, it just started coming out of nowhere.
You got to tell them the kind of fat, especially that you're scared of, though.
And then, and then the main one I'm scared of, like y'all, the scariest show in the world. I'm not scared of no scary movie. You can take me into any. I haven't seen a scary movie since the early '90s. Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. That was the last scary movie I ever seen. Cause I had a lot of brothers and sisters, and I had to be the one that protect them. So I had to overcome those fears. So I never seen anything on TV that can scare me anymore. Until they came out with My 600-Pound Life. Bruh, if that's not the scariest shit on TV, that is the scariest thing on TV. Bro, when I look at that, y'all don't understand, y'all. You know the show Scared Straight?
Yeah.
That's my version of Scared Straight right there. Bro, all they have to do is just put like edit the people's heads out and put mine there.
Yeah.
And boy, I'll stop eating. Just like fuck it. Just give me a carrot a day and I'm done.
It's crazy too, like how much food that they can eat. Like I'm a big girl. Like I know I'm not skinny out here, but I don't understand. Like it seems like they don't get full. You know what I mean? Like they just eat and eat. Like I don't understand. Like I mean, like how once you get to the point where like one plate of food doesn't fill you up. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't eat a plate. Like you have to eat like 3 plates.
See y'all, she scared me even more
until you're full.
Because I have to eat more than 1 plate a lot of times.
But what they?
But then again, I only eat once a day too. So
yeah,
I guess I don't know. But,
yeah, I was gonna say at work you don't really eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
very irrational.
Obviously, I don't know if that's irrational, but that's one.
Especially, I don't think that you'll ever get there. Like, I don't see that ever being a thing.
And that's the thing. Genetically,
like your siblings are skinny.
Yeah, I won't because there's only 2 people that have been big in my immediate family.
Yeah.
That's my sister, and she basically lost all that weight.
Yeah.
And then my mom.
Yeah.
But my dad, all his kids slim.
Yeah.
My auntie, my dad only sibling, my auntie, she slim. All her kids slim. I mean, they like my cousin gained a little weight, but she ain't gained too much that you like. Hey, but
all your kids are slim.
All my kids are slim. Yeah. All their kids are slim. All my kids, all my brothers and sister kids are slim. Yeah. So it's like it's in the genetic, but yo, I'm just like, bruh, like I'm getting close to 40, and I'm scared that when I hit that 40. That whatever I gain, there's no return from that. It's like it's just gonna stay on. Like right now, I can still beat it up a little bit and knock it down, but it's like when I hit 40, I'm just scared that I'm not gonna be able to stop.
When you play basketball, do you have to stop and be like?
If I don't play in a long time, if I don't play for a while, like if I go try to play right now, yeah, I'll be dying out there.
Just because you haven't played in a minute, though. But if you went like every day this week, by like the end of the week, you'd be fine. Well,
yeah. No, by the end of the week, I'll be fine. If I was to go,
all right.
Yeah. So that's one of mine. What's
okay? So here's one of mine. I do want to give a disclaimer first, though, because I know in this podcast, he's more so the controversial one out of the 2 of us. I will admit, I try to stay away from saying some of the things that I know kind of shake people up a little bit, just because it's like, That's just me. Like, if I know it's just gonna cause a lot of commotion, I'm just like
PC free here, y'all.
Yeah.
So PC don't work here.
So mine is kind of like, but I just want y'all to understand that it's a real irrational fear. Like, I understand that it's irrational.
It's
like,
irrational
I get it, but it's something that I truly, sincerely am concerned with and am scared of. But it's so y'all know I have a son, and I'm a single mother, and I don't really bring too many, like, I don't bring guys around him like that. Like, I don't really date like that because it's too much going on in the news where people are hurting kids, and it's like the percentage, the chance that your kid will be hurt by somebody that you're dating rather than like their blood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like somebody really, really close to them is extremely high. So I'm really like not really into the thought of presenting someone into his, like a dude into his life that I'm just dating. Like, I would have to be dating someone for like months and then be like, okay, you can meet my son. And even then it's like maybe a couple times a month you can hang out with us. Like I'll have to figure that out. But anyways, because I'm so extreme in that thought, I feel like it scares me that the thought that he could become gay, like, just to put it bluntly, because he's around me. So he doesn't show any interest in any things that I like the makeup and the hairs and wigs and weaves and all that stuff that I like, girly stuff. And then like the shows that I watch, he doesn't show any interest. He's all PJ Masks, trains, cars, fighting, boy shit. So like he's exhibited nothing that has made me be like, oh my God, like that I should be panicking. But because he doesn't really have like I have him around you guys, so he's like around you and he's around Peanut, like, so there are like dudes in his life, and then my stepdad and my brother at home. But as far as like him seeing me in a relationship with someone, you know what I mean? Like me seeing a man and a woman together like that, that's where my concern comes from. It's like, so whenever we're watching something on TV, if it's like a gay couple or something, I change the channel. Like, it's just like, and the thing is, I don't think there's anything wrong with being gay. I don't think that there's like, I wouldn't love him any less if that turned out to be his future. But it's just, I don't want him to subconsciously become something that because that's what he sees, and because he doesn't see me with a man, that he's like, oh well, maybe that's because men are supposed to be together or something like that. So thus you see where I understand this is irrational, but it's truly something that I think about. And so then sometimes I'll be like, fuck you, you gotta get a boyfriend or something, like, because this, you can't just be out here like just if anything you gotta do it for the sake of your son, like that's how I mean. And then I'll be like, but I don't want a boyfriend, like, so it's just like a struggle with myself. I don't know, but it's like one of my genuine like fears. Like, I think about it, y'all don't even understand. I think about it so much that I'm just like, I second guess a lot of things that I do around him, things that I do with him, or if I'm doing something that's girly, I say, oh yeah, this is, girls do this, or something like that. Like, if he's like, what are you doing, or what are you, and I'll be like, oh, this is what girls and mommies do, like stuff like that. Like, you don't do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think a lot of people do that when they talk to their son, but I feel like I go out of my way.
No, I mean, I think you're doing the right thing. I think you're doing the right thing. I think, look, y'all, like she says, she ain't usually the one to say the controversial stuff. I really don't care, because if you get offended by it, I don't want you to get offended by it. I just want you to understand where I'm coming from. We may not meet together, but please just understand. I'm gonna understand you. You understand me. We don't agree. Whatever. But that is one of my fears. I got 4 boys. I have 4 boys. My mom had 4 sons. Right? Out of the 4 of my mom's sons, one of them is gay, right? My youngest brother. So, here I am with 4, right? And my whole thing is, I'm doing whatever it takes to let them see, and I don't care what nobody say with this, to let them know that that is wrong. Man to the man, no. I'm doing whatever it takes, Anything, I don't care what y'all say, I'm homophobic, I'm this, I'm that, whatever. I'm just like I said this before in another episode, but in the words of Eminem, homophobic? No, y'all just heterophobic. That's all. All I'm saying is I would not. That is one of my biggest fears too.
Yeah.
That I don't want my sons to ever think that is a choice that they can make and things like that. I don't care what nobody say. I said choice on purpose because I feel as though y'all can say whatever y'all want. It's a choice. Y'all just don't remember that that's a choice y'all made, but it's a choice. It was something that, like how Q just said, she don't want to do things or say certain things or let him see certain things when younger to feel as though that is okay. We do a lot of things in front of our kids, say a lot of things in front of our kids, expose our kids to a lot of things when they're young. Between the ages of 1 and 4 is when a person learn more than they would ever learn in their whole entire life. And if y'all think I'm lying, look it up. Between the ages of newborn and 4 years old, they learn more than they would ever learn their whole entire life. Even if they grow up to learn how to make a nuclear rocket that can fly into space 1,000,000 times without damage ever, they still would never learn more than what they learned between those 4 years. They are sponges.
Yeah.
So when y'all can go and say, well, I've been this way as long as I remember, because you can't remember when you was 1 and 2. That's why. You can't remember when your mom sat there and put on her makeup and played with the thing and said this, all this, and held you there and was showing you that, and you were like, ooh, and never made it come to you that, nah, this ain't something for you, son. Y'all didn't see that. So I don't care what nobody say. Myself, fears that.
Yeah.
And I hope to God that I did a good job to let my boys know that be with a female. Don't even think about a dude. A dude is the nastiest thing in the world, the most disgusting thing in the world. Don't ever touch him. He's ugh. Don't even look at him. If you look at him like you like it, then ew, that means you nasty and disgusting. That's what I'm telling them. That's how they learn, and that's what they gonna learn. That's what they gonna be because they won't. Now, on the other hand, like you said, if one of them was to turn out and be gay, that is my son. I would love my son, and I don't care if y'all have heard of it. I would love my son if my son was a gay, if my son was a murderer, if my son was an arsonist, if my son was a serial killer, if my son was anything negative or positive. Doctor, teacher, whatever. My son gonna get the same amount of love that if he wasn't that. So y'all, I don't really care what it is that they are.
Yeah.
No matter which way it is, I'ma still love them the same. And you may say, but your son out here killing people. I still love him though. He's still my son. I love him. I did something somewhere or exposed him to something somewhere that made him become a murderer. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to have to I had a part of that. I know I had a part of that. I probably didn't teach him to do it, but it was something along the way that I had a part to make him that murderer. So I'm going to have to take that with me the same way that if he was gay, I'm going to feel as though I had a part of that. It was something that I did that I didn't stop, and that's the same way. So
that's how you would look at it?
Yeah.
As far as if he did anything, like
with anything, yes, with anything. I'm feeling as though that it was something that I had, that's something that I did or said or exposed them to or let them be around or didn't watch them long enough or didn't ask the right questions or something like that. Because I, like a lot of people say you can raise a child and then after that you gotta let them go.
Yeah.
But I need to know when I let my kids go that I put the right stuff in them so they won't become that murderer.
Yeah.
You feel me? They won't become that drug dealer. They won't become that whatever. I won't. If my son said that I want to be a clothing designer, I'm gonna let him know, bro. I'm letting you know right now. All male clothing designers are gay. Nah, you can be the new person that's changed that up. And y'all can say what y'all want to say, but that's what I think. I haven't seen one yet that wasn't. All these clothing designers thingies.
It's a lot of clothing designers. I don't know.
I just haven't seen one yet. Haven't seen one yet. So if you said that, I'll be honest with y'all and be like, bruh, I'm just letting you know. You can do it, but don't get poked in the butt because you want to do it. You don't have to be gay to do it. You can be straight and do it.
Because there are a lot that are straight into it.
I don't know about all that. I can't tell him that. All I can do is tell him, you don't have to be gay.
He's a fashion designer.
Once again, you don't have to be gay to design clothes. That's what I'm gonna tell him.
And that's true, because there are a lot that are not.
That there is waiting on me to see it.
Some of your favorite rappers are fashion designers.
They ain't fashion designers. There are people who say, yeah, I like that.
Oh my God.
You really think Jeezy out there designing clothes?
Yes.
Jay-Z out there designing clothes?
Yes.
Kanye West out there designing clothes?
Hell yes. Kanye weird ass out there with the holes in the shirts? Hell yes. He got.
You really think this man out here designing these clothes? Or you don't think somebody coming to him and saying, hey, look at this. What did you think about this?
So you don't think that they're relaying their vision? Maybe they're not the ones drawing it on paper, but don't you think they're at least like, okay, I want it to be to the knees.
Yeah, but I don't call him a co-designer. I call him a consumer just like me. He just putting his name on it and selling it.
All right.
The person who makes it and design it, they're the ones that I'm talking about. And I done seen Project Runway model and every last one of the men on there. Every last one of them was gay. So until y'all show me one that's not, to me, all clothing designers that are men are gay. Louis Vuitton, Versace, all that. So that's one of my fears too, y'all. That one of my sons becoming gay. So yeah. So what's another of your fears? Or is it one of my fears that you do?
Do one of yours, because you just kind of added on to mine.
No, I didn't add on to yours. That was one of mine too.
No, I know, but because it was the same.
So this right here won't be that long, y'all. So
yeah, my next one is.
My other fear is it might be irrational something. A lot of it, but it's something. It's a religious type thing. But I don't have a religion, so I don't know if it's like that. But one of my other fears is.
What was that? I don't.
Yeah, but I don't really have a religion.
Okay, all right. So continue.
What are you talking about? Because of my cousin religion?
No, go forth. Go forth with your story, sir.
All I'm saying is this right here is not based on a cousin religion, so that's.
But you said you don't have one.
Yeah, I really don't have one because it is.
He said it. Y'all heard it here.
All right, so y'all, so this is before. This is before I became a Muslim, but I still have this fear. One of my biggest fears is, and I think this is my last biggest unusual weird fears, is that I fear the fact that God is going to sooner or later punish me for not doing what He sent me here to do. So this thing, I won't say that I feel a certain kind of way. Y'all, it's more of a, and I'm sorry if I might feel if it sounds arrogant or something like that, but
oh God,
I know God sent me here to do a certain thing. And I have been running from this thing to do for the longest, ever since He told me that that's what I need to be doing. And I've been trying to run from it and run from it and run from it and stay away from it. And I don't think that I'm the right person for it. I think that I don't want to say God is wrong, but I think that God sees something in me that He shouldn't be seeing in me. Like He want me to do something and I'm not the right person. I really think that it's somebody else out there, a better candidate or something. Our what you call it, Deshaun, our manager Deshaun, he can get him to do it. But for some reason he wants me to do it. And he keep putting me places for me to be able to do it. And I notice that he be doing it, and I try my best to like no, I don't want to be that person. I don't want that responsibility, y'all. I don't think I'm worthy enough for that responsibility. I don't think I'm worthy enough to go and tell someone how they should live their life and show someone the correct way and talk about the Lord and do things like that. Like, yeah, I have those conversations, and I would get serious about it and really go into stuff like that. Yeah. But I don't feel as though that I'm that model person. Yeah. And I know God has been using people who nobody ever expect all throughout history to spread His word and everything and do what He wants them to do. I just feel as though I'm not like y'all. I'm like Jonah. I'm like him. I'm like
Jonah and the whale, Jonah?
Yeah, I'm like him, like Moses, like King David at the beginning, like all of that. Like I'm those people. Like he want me to do something, and I'm like he told Moses, like, you gonna be the person that free my people, and he's like, I don't even know how to talk in front of people. Like, I stutter when I talk. Like why would you choose me? I can barely, these people don't even see me as one of them because I was with the Pharaoh this whole time. They gonna look at me like I'm crazy. And he was like, don't worry, I got you. I'll speak through you. I'll take that stutter away.
But what if it's simply just not time for you to do it yet? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to, maybe he put it out there, he wants you to do it right, but he knows that you're not, he knows when you're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably look at it as you're running from it. However, God looked at it as it ain't time, because I know he's going to do it this time.
So then why present it to me so early?
Because so that you have it in your head, so that you know, like, when that moment click where you like, you know what, today is the day. Like, I'm feeling today is the day. Like, maybe that's why he put it in your head, to be like, just know all this other shit you out here talking about, like, just so you know, like, this is happening, and one day it's gonna click in, like, and you're gonna be like, see, like, all, you know what I'm saying?
Like, sometimes I be thinking that the time finally came. Like, God said, you know what? Let him go and do what he gonna do. I ain't even gonna use it no more. And then he just like whatever, and just drop. Y'all, I honestly believe that I am favored by the Lord. And a lot of people may say, Miller, out of all people, he can't be. But I honestly believe that I am favored by the Lord.
Yeah,
because he has done so much.
Yeah.
So much for me. It's like crazy what the Lord has done for me. Yeah. And all the blessings he have gave me, and all the things he pulled me out of.
Yeah.
And he let me know that, yo, I'm gonna use you, and you finna do this. And I'm like, Lord, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Use somebody else. So that's one of my fears.
That's you probably just like, all right, like, I'm gonna be back. Like,
yeah, one of the biggest fears is that he's gonna keep trying to make me be that person that I don't think I'm worthy of.
Yeah.
And I think I just feel like sooner or later he's just gonna be like, well, F it, and just leave me alone. And I don't want to fall out of favor of the Lord, y'all. I'm in fear of falling out of favor of the Lord. That's one of mine. So I don't know if that's irrational or odd, but that is one of my fears.
That might be a little odd, but it's understandable though. Like, to not feel like you're the person. Like, why would you try to pass me that torch? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, but he knows before you know. You know what I'm saying? So like, you saying that, he probably like, and I know that you feel that way, and I don't care, and you say you're not, but you will. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know.
I don't know, still scared of it. Though.
Yeah. That's kind of dope, though. But you have been through a lot. I mean, he has, like,
that's what I'm saying.
Through, so like
sometimes I don't be wanting to pray, because I be feeling like I'm being greedy now.
Yeah.
Like I'm being selfish. Like he did so much. It's like, bro, it's time. Like leave God alone. Let other people, like just give him his praise. Like when I do pray, I don't pray for I pray for like wellness for my family and friends. Mm-hmm. I feel and then everything else is praise.
That's awesome.
It's praise. I praise. I thank him for giving me another day. Thank him for giving my family another day, my friends another day. Thank him for letting me be around my family and friends.
Yeah.
Things like that. Thank him. Let him know, like, Lord, I know that I have done so much wrong, and I am still doing so much wrong, and I'm not worthy of you allowing me to get another day, but yet instead you still doing it. But as for me, like, Lord, I really need another job. I really want this. I really need this. I don't ask for nothing in my prayers. Nothing in my prayers, just other than, Lord, bless this food so we can be safe. That's the type of stuff. Lord, bless my family so we wake up the next day, have another day together. But other than that, I don't ask him. I don't bother the Lord. I feel as though other people can use the blessings. So it's like, because he gave me too much already.
That's adorable though.
That ain't adorable.
As like ridiculous of a human as you are though, and like as much as you make me want to punch you daily, like black both your eyes on a daily basis, sometimes you can be pretty deep. Like, that's just like that's kind of dope. That's kind of dope though. Like, to pray and just be like, I want my family to be good, but thank you for all of this other stuff. Like, that's because a lot of people only pray when they need something.
Yeah.
Like, so many people just don't take the time to be like, thank you. I just want us to take a minute to say thank you. You know, like a lot of people don't do that. So it's awesome. Oh.
So what's your other one, man?
My other ones are kind of weird. Like, they're like kind of like, Q what? But that's kind of, I get that a lot. I get Q what a lot. Like, for instance, one of my like sillier irrational fears is like, cause y'all know I don't cook, right?
Shame.
The director and everybody think.
Shame.
First of all, I know how to cook like 5 dishes.
All right, so she don't know how to cook then. All right, so.
And those 5 dishes are delicious, and I make a delicious breakfast.
Okay.
What is with the side?
Let's just make this happen. Let's hear it.
Anyways, but one of my like fears.
You don't fear that you have to wake up and cook one day?
First of all, I cook breakfast for my baby on the weekends, and I make sure he eats.
I feel you.
And not even like fast food. Like, he eats food. He eats food. So anyways, one of my irrational fears, one of my like ridiculous irrational fears, is to like cook like a meal, like a big dinner, and it just be fully like for people, for a group, not like for my family, not like the people in my house. Like, if they don't like it, they don't like it. Because if they don't like it, chances are I won't like it either, and just won't nobody be eating that. But like for instance, if I was to come over to your house and be like, all right, y'all, I'm finna cook dinner for the Millers, and then I go in there and I'm in there like, yeah, I'm about to. Wow, ooh, this is good. And then everybody make a plate, and then all y'all be like, like, that's like a for real fear of mine. Like, I would be so like devastated and embarrassed and hurt. Like, that's like a real fear.
Oh, Lord.
Like a real, and not even one of like the 5 dishes that I know how to do. Like, I feel like people would eat that and not say anything bad about it. But like, if I put my like the heart and soul into something new, like, that's a fear of mine. Like, and then like also another fear that is like, it doesn't really make any sense. Well, first I'll let you comment on it. Was you gonna say something smart about the food?
Nah. That's a good fear. People have those fears. Fear in having to cook.
And then another irrational fear is y'all's like flying roaches. But hold on, that's why I was gonna say but, because there are a lot of people that are scared of roaches. There are a lot of people that are scared of it. But like, my fear is like one like getting on me and not coming off of my body, like being on me, and as I'm like trying to get it just keeps like that's like, so like when I see them, I automatically like, I get sweaty and I get nervous because I'm like, oh, it's gonna get on me and it's not gonna get off of me.
For a minute.
What?
Y'all, when she say like one of y'all roaches, she ain't talking about one of mine.
Oh yeah, no, they don't have roaches at their house.
I don't have roaches at my house.
When I say y'all, I mean like Florida, because they got
Florida, y'all.
Nobody
be like, dang, you just said they got flying roaches.
No, I wouldn't ever come to y'all house. Y'all would never hear a story where it's like you came over. Like, that would never be a story, like ever. Right. So not their house. So I've never seen an insect. I've seen like a housefly.
If a housefly, then there's such thing as a housefly. I would rather have a roach than a fly in my house.
I would rather have but everybody got houseflies. Get them. Yeah, especially when you barbecue. But anyways, so yeah, like, that's like my irrational fear, because I think it's just gonna like get on me, and then like as it's on me, the germs will like give me like rashes and things like it gets absurd in my head. Like, it gets like, it's insane. It's very irrational. Like, my fear of roaches is like beyond just, oh my god, it's a roach, yeah. It's like, it's a roach and this is gonna happen. It's gonna get on you. It's not gonna get off of you. You're probably gonna die from whatever happens to you via the roach.
Yeah, I mean, that's a real fear though. That's not irrational at all.
Well, then, I feel better. I feel better.
Not irrational or odd at all. A lot of people. I'm not scared of no roach. I just swish it. I don't know. But you ready to go ahead and wrap this one up?
Yeah.
Moral of the story, y'all. Moral of the whole podcast story is A lot of weird things happen in Florida, but they also happen in other places.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
And also, it may be irrational, but it's legitimate.
Yeah. It may be irrational or odd, but it's a legitimate fear. And don't give your daughter's private parts names that's not universal. Make it a universal name so everybody can help out when the situation comes. And don't give them no nickname or something that something's supposed to go in. That's stupid.
Man, you feel passionate about that, y'all.
Like, oh, that's my suitcase, pocketbook, jewelry box, junk like that. Don't give them no junk like that where they know that that's stuff supposed to go in. No.
Never thought about it that way.
So it's like, no, tell them junk like that. But yeah, so that's what it is. So we gonna go ahead and disappear, y'all.
All right, but yeah, thanks again for joining us for episode 14.
14, baby. We doing it.
Yes.
14.
If y'all have any topics or anything like that y'all also want to hear us touch base or talk about, discuss, or anything that's you heard that was like, what? That you just want to share, and maybe we want to share it with other people, just comment, let us know.
We got you.
Yeah.
Got you, y'all. So until episode 15, 5 after 10, we moving up past. We ain't been shut down yet by YouTube. We ain't been shut down yet by Anchor. Apple still allowing us to be there. You know, we still doing our thing, y'all. So we here.
Yes.
But until episode 15, you want to do this?
It's your girl Q, aka Q-licious,
Ooh,
aka Q
AKA
dollars,
that.
Q money, Q bout that, all that, you know what I mean?
And this be your boy Miller, aka Miller the One, aka we at.
It's time to go to bed. I know I'm tired.
Sleep time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Cause my niggas, I stay bulletproof. Bulletproof. Wait, hold on, tell me what got into you. Into you. I search around the room like, where you? Where you? Rendo step to me, I'm like, who you? Who you? And you can say what you wanna say. But I stay on this shit, that's every day. Yeah, cause my nigga, I stay bulletproof. Bulletproof. So tell me, nigga, what got into you? Into you.